You're welcome back to Channel Sport this morning. It's time to look at what's going on in the NBA playoffs, precisely in the Eastern Conference Finals. And it was game 2 early this morning between the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it was another win for Boston at the TD Garden. It ended 107-94. And someone was not surprised by this scoreline is in the studio to talk about this right now, because before the playoffs started, it said the Boston Celtics were going to go all the way to the NBA Finals. Kayode Ahmed is in the studio. Kayode, good morning. Thanks for coming. Are you okay? You're not about to start gloating, right? Because it's not over. So let's leave it at that. But the scoreline, we're going to get a confirmation of it now. 107-94 in favor of the Boston Celtics, and that's a 2-0 series lead for the C's right now. And I'll come to you straight away. I already said it, you're not surprised by this scoreline so far. But what do you think the Celtics have done, especially when Kyrie Irving went down and out for the rest of the season? A lot of people thought they were going to struggle now. Yep. But look at what they're doing now. You see these guys play, they're just so fearless and young and enterprising. And do you think that's going to get them over the line?
It's not yet yet for the C's, okay. No doubt. But they've been stellar in the absence of Gordon Hayward and Kyrie Irving. 6 of the players had double figures, led by Jaylen Brown with 23 points, Terry Rozier 18, Al Horford, who Tristan Thompson tried to make less effective, still combined for double figures, 15 points, basically, which was quite impressive. For LeBron James, he was very, very good, hitting the ground running. He had 42 points, 12 assists, and 10 rebounds. But unfortunately for the support cast, the likes of Thompson, J.R. Smith, and George Hill, they combined for just 11 points on 5 for 17. Which is very, very abysmal. It meant that in the absence of the 2 key figures for Celtics, other guys stepped up to the plate and they were very, very effective. They had equally good games over the first 2 in the series. LeBron James had 15 points in the first game, an off day for him, stepped up to the plate with 42 points. And if your starters cannot get up to 10 points, it says a lot that at the end of the day, should LeBron James go out of steam, it will be very, very difficult for the other guys. Yes, Kevin Love had 22 points. Now, if you combine 42 and 22, it will give you 64. They had 94 points. That's about 70 points. 70% rather of the total points that Cleveland Cavaliers had on the night.
So does that mean they have just 2 big players that could play on the night?
Well, Kyle Korver, who started from the bench, had 11 points. But if J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson, George A. Larry Nance Jr. could not come to the party, it means on a day when LeBron James will be absent or having an off game, definitely the Celtics, who have been very, very consistent in the absence of their 2 best players, says a lot about the strength in there that have got
strength in depth. That shouldn't really be a problem for a team like the Cavaliers.
All of them combined for double. I mean, Terry Rozier is talking about 18 points. You have Al Horford finishing 15 points and 10 rebounds and all that. Of course, Jaylen Brown, 23 points. Just take a look at the
Jason Tatum.
All of them having double on the night, but we're having...
Now, Brad Stevens also did good because you knew James would want to respond. Marcus Morris marked him out in game 1. And James was unstoppable. Now, they wanted to make use of Tristan Thompson to prevent Al Horford. But that wasn't possible because at the end of the day, all the other players came to the party. And if you're having about 23 points, 18 points, times 6, says a lot. So the Cavs needs to do more. Tyronn Lue just needs to fashion a way out because LeBron James has only emerged 2 out of 6 whenever he's 0-2 down in the playoffs. That is not too impressive. And the Celtics will be buoyed going to Ohio. Having won the first 2 games, now the Cleveland Cavaliers need to respond because if they lose game 3, then it might just be too little too late for them.
That's LeBron James right there. I wonder what he's thinking this morning on his way back to Cleveland. I mean, he did all he could in this game. 42 points, 10 rebounds, and 12 assists. Another triple-double in his playoff career, but wasn't enough to get the win. And I imagine he's looking forward to Saturday already when Game 3 will go down at the Quicken Loans Arena. And like I said earlier, the Cavs have the work definitely cut out because Boston never blown a 2-0 series lead.
Well, records are meant to be broken.
They are meant to be broken.
This is the first time. I mean, he's been emphasizing on this.
Yeah, but I know. I'm just putting it out there. Yeah. I'm not saying it's not impossible to overturn, but they have their work cut out. It's going to be very, very difficult with the way the Celtics are playing team ball right now. So
look at that, man.
Yeah, we wish all these guys all the best. I mean, we're enjoying it. So we can't
definitely
exactly. We want more of this on Saturday. Let's move over quickly to the Western Conference finals, and this one I'm not too sure. Coyote is very happy because he said it then as well to that Rockets were going to go all the way to the NBA finals. It was Rockets and Celtics. I didn't agree with him. I thought it was going to be the Golden State Warriors, but it's 1-0 to the Golden State Warriors. Game 2 tonight in Houston. How do the Rockets take off in this one? How do they rebound in this game against the Warriors, especially with the way Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry are playing? Do you think they have enough in the tank to overcome the strength in numbers in the Golden State Warriors?
Well, it remains to be seen. For the Golden State Warriors, if you have the Armtins 5, like they are called, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Andre Iguodala, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green.
Do you want another name for them, actually? They call them that's the death lineup.
the death lineup.
Yeah.
So basically, like you did tell me, Bury Award, the Houston Rockets have their work cut out. Yes, the beer James Harden had 41 points in game 1. CP3 tried as he did, he just couldn't match up. So the likes of Clint Capella, and if Mike D'Antoni, the coach of Houston Rockets, is able to mark out Kevin Durant, because they did try to.
If you mark him, what happened to the other assassin there?
Now, they did try to mark Steph Curry out. It didn't amount to much in game 1.
Yeah.
But Kevin Durant was unstoppable. He had about 37 points, and Klay Thompson, the other half of the Splash Brother, was left hanging. And he was just having the 3-pointers,
just having
a field day. So it's quite difficult if you are able to keep, say, Steph Curry and KD at bay. And for Klay Thompson, who might try to get some points, you might say yes, they will get enough of it. But if the duo of what's his name now? The beard. James Harden and CP3 are able to get, say, close to 40 points or about 35 points.
Each.
And the other guys, Eric Gordon, Trevor Ariza, and Clint Capella, get about 25. They could just win game 2. I know it's easier said than done. It's not going to be easy. Now, Steve Kerr has been there, done that at the playoffs.
Right.
That they've now set a franchise record of 4 straight conference finals, talking about the Golden State Warriors.
And they won 3 out of that.
And the core of this team is still being maintained over the last 3-4 years. And so it's going to be very, very difficult. Yes, I did say the Houston Rockets could just possibly upset the Apple Cart, but the Golden State Warriors are looking like the real deal. I'll be happy to change my mind, but it's cautious. It's cautious. If these Rockets are able to respond in game 2, then it could just go all the way to game 7. It's game on, basically. So they need to make it 1-1. Because if they fail to do so, they can't afford to go to Oakland with 0-2 down. Trust me, the Golden State Warriors will just roll over there.
It can't end in 4. No, it can't end in game 4. I mean,
say 6, 7 games.
I can't stop it, but come on, I just want to see more games.
Yeah, we all want to see more games.
I want it to go the stretch of 7 games.
That's what we want.
That's what we want.
Because right now, it's looking boring,
It's not actually.
It's not looking. It's just game 1. Game 2 is tonight. We'll find out.
I'm just saying, I mean, Celtics turn it up, and this one, there's the tendency that this might just be a blowout. Because you have all the players all fit and playing well.
And they're firing all cylinders. Remember,
so that's why it's scary.
During the regular season, a lot of injuries. Steph Curry was out for a while.
It's like they just saved the best for last.
They've saved the best for last, and all of them are firing on all cylinders. And when these guys are playing at their best, they're very difficult to stop.
It's also about
that's why a lot of people are
tactical approach is also key. The managers, Mike D'Antoni for Houston Rockets, Steve Kerr, they will be pivotal. And I'm hoping Mike D'Antoni can just bring Houston Rockets out of that hole. In 2015, it was this same Golden State Warriors that got the better of the Houston Rockets. And I hope they can roll back the years of Hakeem Olajuwon, Clyde Drexler in the mid-90s and whatever.
Now you're just mentioning those names.
We'll see.
And right now, how many names do we have here? Just 2.
We'll see how it goes tonight. If you're going to stay up for that game, it's 2 a.m. on Nigerian time. If not, you can always join us tomorrow for the updates. Let's move on now from basketball. Let's talk about the CAF Confederation Cup. Enyimba Nigeria's sole representative on the continent will be in action today against Kara in Congo-Brazzaville. And Enyimba right now, good one. They started on a winning note. Comfortable victory over Joliba. But now they go to Congo. Congo, all those places can be very tough for any club to go and visit and get all 3 points. But their player, one of the key players, has been very confident. I'm talking about Augustine Dingba. That's his name. He's quite confident going into this game. He believes Enyimba actually play better away from home. I think I understand where it's coming from. If you want to consider that they play in Calabar, which is home away from home, basically. So that's why he's saying he's very confident that they can get all 3 points in Congo-Brazzaville.
Well, it's a good thing they're trying to boost their psyche going away from home against Kara from Congo-Brazzaville. But interestingly for Enyimba, across all competitions, over 10 games, they have not lost. And that confidence, I hope, will be brought to bear against Kara, who incidentally have not been doing well in the past 4 games, and they've only won just one. But it's a different kettle of fish in the CAF Confederation Cup. I hope Enyimba would do the needful, at worst avoid defeat, if possible, pick 3 points on the road, because it's going to help your cause. And who knows, if Enyimba go as far as possible in this competition, maybe the coefficient for Nigeria in CAF club competition.
Not so fast.
I know it's not so fast, but that as well will help.
Count to it.
It will count, definitely. So we hope Enyimba carries the flag of Nigeria and represents us quite well. They started very good against Joliba, 2 goals, winning that. Looking at the group, you would say Enyimba experienced campaigners.
The name alone, that's a known
they
name
should
there.
be able to make it beyond the group, maybe get to the semi-finals, and who knows, go all the way to the
list that is expected
of Enyimba.
It's
semi-finals.
That's the list I'm expecting of them.
I'm telling you, semi-finals.
I'm taking it one stage at a time. Get off the group, because no disrespect to Kara, Williamsville, Joliba, they're all distant sides. But Enyimba, come on, 2-time African champions. That's ages ago.
That was way back. Precisely.
I agree, but still, that's still a very good side.
They also have decent players as well.
Exactly.
The coach of the side, Paul
Aibogun.
It's about time he proved his mettle on the continent. He was with them at some point, and they didn't amount to much. Right about now, I believe he has garnered more experience under his belt and should be able to bring his influence to bear with the side. They also have key players who've been there, done that with some other club sides that have campaigned on the continent. I believe they have the experience to make it beyond the group and top the group comfortably. Like Cecilia did say, semi-finals, that's the bet I've set for them.
Yeah, that's what I set for them.
Interesting.
So, yes, if Enyimba can do that, come on.
Semi-finals.
Semi-finals.
So we wish the Elephants all the best later today in that match.
Just go there, match them, Elephants. Just trample on Kara, you know, just get 3 goals, right?
Easier said. No, that's it for the CAF Champions League. Let's go to the UEFA Europa League. Is tonight between Atletico Madrid and Olympique Marseille. This one promises to be a very explosive one. On one side, you have a team that has won this competition a couple of times already. On the other side, you have Olympique Marseille, trying to upset the apple cart, and it's going to be very interesting how this one pans out. Rudy Garcia, okay, that's a confirmation right there for you. It's going to be played in France, Stade de Lyon. And you'd say that's home advantage for Olympique Marseille.
But you know, like Lyon, Marseille, more like rivals.
But they're still in France.
Marseille, from time memorial, do not do well at this stage.
Okay, let's go on this break. When we come back, we'll come back for a more comprehensive preview of the Europa League final between Atletico Madrid and Olympique Marseille.